Welcome back, internet friends. We should have filmed that break, because, boy, it was all over the place. Don't forget, this is your last chance. Hashtag, or did we already start?
It might be your last chance, or it might not.
Oh.
If you're here right now and you're going to stick around, you are going to stick around.
Or else.
I don't really know what that meant.
Hashtag chaos.
Hashtag chaos to be entered to win these fabulous birds of paradise.
Sounded more like hashtag hostage.
Must be present to win.
So, welcome back to Quests and Chaos. This is Children of Fear episode 16, part 2. Let's see, we'll do as a different one. It's not your brain she's interested in. When last episode, which if you're currently watching was 5 minutes ago, last episode they made their way through Tibet. They met the
world-renowned botanist.
Yes, the well-known 2/3 of the party name-dropping. Frank, I was surprised one of them didn't pull out his book to have it signed. Franklin,
we've lost so many of our possessions
It's
at
true.
this point. There's
That's
no
true.
way we have a copy
You're like,
anymore.
that was in my other bag. Franklin Kingdon Ward, the renowned botanist, has joined the party, and unfortunately his ukulele has come along as well.
You mispronounced fortunately.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did at that.
Oh.
And they have found some sort of mysterious farm in a valley that Mr. Kingdon Ward was not expecting to find this level of cultivation really anywhere in Tibet. And he has studiously not been noticing how sophisticated the irrigation systems are here. That seems like it's technology that is far above what current farms are doing. We have a giveaway, as I said, for those Birds of Paradise dice, which are awesome. Get in there. And for our podcast listeners, don't forget to join us on Discord and also listen to our other podcasts. And please go to your podcast, whatever you listen to podcasts on, and give us a review. It helps other people find us. You know what? Give us a 4-star review. It's fine. We need to work to get a 5-star review. 3 stars.
D&D can get 5 stars.
What? D&D is a 2-star review.
Shots fired.
D&D is a 2-star. I'm going to start reviewing the D&D shows.
The Argent Sword is
But you-
definitely 5-star.
Here's the thing, Ezra. For most of the podcast providers, you have to listen to several episodes before they'll let you leave a
All right,
review.
well, I'm not going to do that.
That's to keep people from from doing exactly that.
There you go. They figured me out, damn it. Okay, so yeah, you are in this farm, and there's some sort of weird circle of light that is easily avoidable because you noticed it, and you heard the familiar voice of Tenzin Kalsang tell you that he said, don't worry, they mostly sleep during the day. And you see, or the sound came from that greenhouse.
Tenzin?
Yes.
Step out so we can see you, please.
I can't.
Why?
I'm still a statue.
You're still a what?
I mean, remember when you met me?
He's a statue again.
How are you talking?
I'm slowly changing.
How long does it take you?
Well, when I've been a statue for a couple hundred years, it happens quite quickly. Unfortunately, this time I had to do it under duress. This was the only way I could get away from the Dakini.
Well, let's go see him.
By the way, Eugene was no help.
Of course he wasn't.
He wouldn't have killed you.
He certainly wasn't stopping them from killing me.
Let's go there.
Franklin, would you like to meet our friend? This will be
Life
informative.
doesn't work like this.
All right, he's still stuck on
actually,
that.
Perfect. There is a gentleman, Tenzin, who can explain the light.
Hey, Franklin, make me a luck roll.
At least you have good luck.
So the next thing I need to figure out, these plants I've been rummaging through, hallucinogenic?
Some of them, yes.
71.
Okay, yeah. So all of your jabbing about light, all your jabbing about light not working that way has managed to avoid crossing the light beam, and who knows what would happen then.
Let us move over. Is the greenhouse in the circle?
Yes.
Let us move to the greenhouse. There, your plants may be in there.
I lead the way.
All right.
And step over the light.
Very good. So you open the door to the greenhouse, and in front of you is a statue slowly coming to life. So make me a sand roll. Make me your first sand roll.
Welcome to the party, Franklin.
It's okay. I'm hallucinating. It's not okay.
All right, yeah. So you lose.
Well, do you want to re-roll that maybe or no?
I mean, we do have plenty. Like
Plenty of bits.
This character uses bits.
This is the only GDS that we have this month, theoretically, maybe.
Probably make it. You are bad influences too.
Just think about.
There?
You have just.
I feel like I
given
won.
Tomatora,
I made Nick use.
like satisfaction. I'm just projecting here.
Now it's a fumble.
Of course.
No, still, I could spend luck.
Oh my gosh.
But will I?
Do it.
I mean, this is
Do it.
Eugene.
Do
Eugene
it.
didn't spend luck, but Eugene
Yeah,
also
but
didn't
80
use
luck.
bits.
Yeah, come on, do it.
You burned
do it.
through it.
You know, you're right.
It's a
This
rental.
is too much change. I just fail it.
All right. Well, I only rolled.
Yeah, I just fail it.
I only rolled one, sadly. So
I want to take it back. I want that sand. No, I'm kidding.
you're surprisingly okay with this. There is a
Well, it's not. It's the
very handsome man.
It's the more.
So is he?
It's hard to be. It's hard for this specifically because so much else I think is the.
Yeah, you're barely
the
paying
light.
attention
You're still
to
like,
the.
wait a minute.
Well, and all the plants. Like you look at all the plants in the
The
greenhouse.
more pressing concern is this hallucination affecting my ability to study the plants in this greenhouse.
You're not. You don't think so.
Okay.
So Tenzin is seated.
So what is he made of?
His bottom is like slowly.
Like
color
granite
is returning
or-
to his
okay.
face. He's stone.
Like marble, alabaster.
It
Granite.
looks like painted marble.
Yeah.
Because it's still got color and stuff, but like as he is coming to life, the material's turning flesh and blood.
Gotcha.
He has that same beatific smile on his face as he has grabbed a peach and he's chewing on it.
How do we know it is you?
You don't.
Okay then.
So wait, we study him.
Obviously, you tell them something only you would know. And I go back to the plants.
He looks at you and
This is Franklin.
How he's grown.
Franklin something award.
Tenzin smiles and he says, "You don't know why that's funny, but I do."
He's a great big
Plants. It's
rug.
not anything but plants.
You know what? I'll start describing to this hallucination the particular berry that I'm looking for, and this little field here used to be filled with these berries, and
We call those thorn apples. Actually, I have some. I collected some.
I look to where he's pointing.
His little satchel bag.
Oh,
Is it still stone?
It is slowly changing. Do you need some?
yes, please. I've only found them in this area.
You know they're quite dangerous.
For the podcast
yes.
listeners, he did a very quick nod.
Yeah, Tenzin will pull out a couple of thorn apple. It's not seeds. He actually has the fruit.
But in small amounts.
Yes, that will be part of the tea that you'll drink as part of the ritual.
Oh.
Oh.
Do love tea.
Along with the pills that I've been making.
Yes.
So, how long have you been here?
I think a week. So, I turned myself into a statue because I could not defeat that many Dakini, and they thought I was defeated, but I couldn't. They kept a watch on me, and so I tried the only thing I could think of. I stole some knowledge from Eugene, who knows a terrifying amount, but only sometimes.
71% of all knowledge.
30% of the time.
That
40%.
That completely tracks with the incident.
Yes.
Yes, and I summoned something to bring me back. And I pulled out one of these things, made it very angry, but it brought me back here. And I mostly stayed as a statue, but when they sleep during the day, I usually get 1 or 2 hours of writing in. I'm almost done translating the ritual for you.
But then why didn't you contact us? Why'd you steal the bowls?
I didn't steal the bowls. Who stole what? The bowls are gone?
No, the bulls are here.
They're here. That's how we found you.
I hear them, but I thought that was just you.
No.
No, somebody came and...
Somebody entered our guide. Left.
Oh, the skin wearer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean over to Gwendolyn and just be, are these real?
Do you see this?
These shake it.
Yes, those are real.
Those are real.
Yes.
Is he real?
Yes.
Am I real?
Welcome to the party.
We've been traveling with you for the last several days, so if you're not, I have questions.
No. But we will introduce you to our friend. And when...
Yes.
No, thank you.
I'm Tenzin Kalsang. One of them is going to kill me.
Or
No,
you,
thank you.
perhaps.
No. He's a Tibetan lama.
You realize that you're hearing his words in English.
She's not speaking Tibetan.
Oh no, but he knows all the languages.
When he speaks, I hear him in very good British English. And
He's speaking Russian to me. With an actual Russian accent.
You've seen things when you've been here in Tibet.
Yes.
Yes. They're in my jars, and I put my journal with some very good sketches.
Well, now you're learning a little bit more about
No.
the anthropology and the background of this area.
Or I ruined the tea this morning.
No?
That makes more sense. Think about it. That makes more sense.
It does make sense, but we're
I
telling
put
you
the
this is
wrong
real.
thing in the tea, and that's why I'm hearing you say that this is real.
I think he is totally correct.
let him believe that if he wants, it's fine. Tenzin, what exactly brought you back here? You said one of these and gestured, but you didn't say what they are.
I don't know what they are.
Ah.
They
But they
are.
sleep during the day.
They're plants.
Oh, good. We have a botanist. Perfect.
They're flying plants
Oh, hell.
that wear skin.
And backpacks, I think, at sometimes.
Sans that last part. That's what I've been looking for my entire life. That is the culmination.
The perfect plant wife for you.
The perfect plant wife.
Maybe that's
We'll
gotta
see,
be
but I'm guessing that's not what it's gonna be. I don't think that's what it's gonna be.
John Oliver married a cabbage on his show last week.
What?
Well, it wasn't an actual marriage, 'cause I don't think Steve Buscemi is ordained.
Okay,
Wow,
I
I
have to watch that
didn't
now.
watch
All
that.
right, I have to watch that now. Okay. I'm behind.
Now I'm thinking of the candy wife for some reason.
Yes.
Maybe this is real, and I'm about to see the discovery of a lifetime.
Yes.
You're gonna see so many things.
You poor bastard.
No, let's just
Well, can since they're asleep, can we get the balls and go?
and have a look at them.
Are his legs yet?
He's still.
It's gonna be. Do we think it's gonna be a day or
He
two?
thinks he. I mean it. So when I've been doing, I as I said, during the day, I'll usually in the morning I'll turn, and it takes 2 or 3 hours. So They were busy today for some reason, so I've only recently. They only recently went back in the hut, so.
Busy putting our bowls out.
Well, then we should start walking towards the. We should have a look.
No.
When are we gonna get another chance?
Oh.
I should warn you, they tend to kill anything they find.
Ooh.
Now he notices your gun and looks expectantly.
Do
you like adventure?
Do you want to kill a plant man?
No, but I
Where's
think
my knife skills, man? I need
burning
a
down
machete.
a hut.
I need a machete.
Burning down the hut.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Not how we're doing the musical episode.
Oh, totally, we have
It's
to.
a Talking Heads episode.
Yes.
Well, do they leave samples, seeds, to be grown in controlled circumstances?
Like you could grow them as children and raise them to be good flying plants.
I thought I was growing a wife, but okay.
And that's where the children come from.
One step at a time.
Plant wife. Is that like a midwife, a plant wife? It's like,
Oh. For the podcast listeners, Julie and I were both staring at Thomas in horrified shock. I was like, no, fuck up.
oh.
What do I roll for pure pressuring? What is that?
That's a great question. I mean, what do you want to peer pressure him to do?
Adventure. We're gonna
Oh,
go to that
you
hut
wanna-
and
all
go
right.
have a look at these specimens.
I want to get the
Do you
bowls.
have
I
a
want to grab
backpack
the
of
bowls. No, what?
Well, I mean, he'll take out his revol- yes,
Why
is it
can't we
a
grab
Yeah.
the
revolver?
bowls?
Yes.
Why are we going to look at these plants? We need the
When
bowls.
are we gonna get it? Well, the plants took the bowls from you, I surmise, and if we don't collect a sample, they shall do it again.
He actually kind of
Oh.
has a point. Except for collecting
Yes.
the sample part.
Well, collecting a sample, he means
Killing them and
Yes.
taking their
yes.
plant flesh.
After the fact, if need be.
That's what you do when you take samples of plants. You kill them.
Oh, we don't have to.
Not usually. I've been watching him take samples.
Should dig out the whole root section.
Depending on the plant.
Yeah. No. Bonnie was not my
berries.
subject.
Seeds.
We have to go look at them. Oh, God.
All right.
Press them in my book.
If you want to go and look at them, I will stay with Tenzin.
Okay.
And scream if you need help. But apparently they just went to bed?
I don't know if plants sleep.
Well, they do something during the day where they're
You
not...
said they sleep.
Yeah.
You said they sleep.
That's true. I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
But the bowls.
I don't know that we had the concept of anthropomorphization 1,000 years ago.
Oh, yeah. All right. So you guys are going to go look at the plants. I'm going to go get the bowls. We need them.
Let's wait on the bowls.
Until
Hold on. There's a good reason for it. It's powering something. So if we take them out...
You really haven't examined that machinery.
No, but we
Yeah,
heard the
just saying
buzzing.
powering.
Oh,
So-
you
And I
was
remember
there.
the
so you're
hum of
thinking
them.
if we take
We
them
might
out.
trip an alarm.
Oh,
And if we do that while they are in there looking at the huts, they are going to wake up
all right.
and kill them.
All right. I'll be on watch.
I'm gonna go see how heavy Tenzin is.
All right. He's hard to lift. Like both of you figure two people could maybe get him up, but
We're not
he's
gonna
still
run away.
No,
Him over our heads.
no.
All right. I will stand watch.
You do realize that you are putting all of us in great danger by opening this hut.
Yep, he's all kind of crazy.
Yes.
Do you believe that these are flying plants?
Okay.
Flying
Yes.
plants. Discovery of a lifetime.
You will.
be
Yes,
in my
your
book.
lifetime will be 2 seconds.
Whoa.
Point.
Okay.
Would you go in first?
No, I'm not going. Here's what is happening. We are going to go to a shady side. Hopefully there's a door on the shady side. You're going to close your eyes.
Why would I close my eyes?
You're going to close your eyes
Why
for 10 minutes.
on earth would I close my eyes?
Because we're going to open the door just a very crack and you're going to look inside.
So you guys are adjusted to the darkness.
What if it's very bright in there because they're plants and they want light when you're sleeping?
Well, I'm sure you'd be able to see that under the door.
All right.
Look under the door.
Okay, I'm gonna close your eyes. I'm gonna blindfold you.
So not even when you get to the door, you're walking him there.
No, at the door.
All right, so you go
Blindfold him.
outside,
This is unnecessary.
and you are now you're close enough that you see the machine where the bowls are in. There is soil in the bowls, and they're like the bowls are vibrating, and there are plants growing very rapidly in the bowls.
Oh.
Do you see any light coming out from under the door? Have you looked? What do you see?
So then you get to the hut,
Okay.
and despite from afar it looking like kind of a ramshackle metal hut, this door is like a perfect seal. Like there's handle is the wrong word. There's like some sort of indentation that you reach into and like something goes this way and that pulls the door out.
Like a bear proof.
It is probably bear proof, yes.
Are there bears in these parts?
You would know.
It's so.
Just the Tibetan drop bears.
So as he's blindfolded, I'm going to just see if it will open.
Yeah, it seems like you put your thing in and there's like kind of a latch
Okay.
that you click and you feel
Does
the
it
door.
pull out? Go in.
Yes, it pulls out.
Okay. So it's been.
Yeah, you're
Been
good.
10 minutes. Okay. Get ready to look inside.
You're gonna take the blindfold off? Can I take the blindfold
Close your
off?
eyes.
My eyes are closed.
Take the blindfold off,
Okay.
and
Should I do one
I
eye?
crack it
first?
open, one
Okay.
eye, and look inside, and I kind of position his head so it'll go, and
Ready, just
there.
push.
Yeah, jam. Crunch backup character.
Let's see.
All right, so this is a very weird view of something that you immediately want to see much more of, because
Slide my foot in the door.
inside here, the floor is about, I don't know, you don't know how thick it is, but there's soil. Rich, dark, super fertilized soil. And there is
Root.
a series, like the light in here is a constant flickering rotation of different colors.
Is it bright or is it dim?
It's very bright. Yeah. yeah. So you're like, right away, you're like, oh man.
You
But-
said you looked under the door.
But there is just it's a rotating spectrum of light.
Shining upon.
You don't really see, all you can see from what you see is just the floor and then the lights.
There's nothing attached to the floor. No roots.
You can't see anything from your angle.
What is on the ceiling?
I push my foot in a little bit so to get the door open.
The ceiling is one big light that keeps changing colors.
Is he stopping me from? I'm
He's
very
trying to open the
slowly
door more and more.
pressing my face up. That's how you lose an eye. Cool with one eye though.
You would not be Odin.
But no, that's how that works.
Both Dimitri and Franklin can make me listen rolls. Wow.
The first time he's. You know what? This makes sense though.
Yeah?
If there was a time for.
No,
You got an
fail.
alt one.
I got a 1.
Maker's breath.
So you notice you're kind of fixated on the light and the changing of that. And you notice that as you start to open the door a little more, a sound starts to be associated with the change. The light pattern changes, and a sound barely discernible starts to be associated with it that sounds almost like a wet click. But just every time the light changes, there's like this barely discernible, almost like that, yeah.
I still don't see anything.
Nope.
Just a little further.
Okay. I'm gonna let him open it. I'm gonna ready my pistol.
Okay. So it's almost to the point where you can see in the room, although he's like, like now your head is there.
Yeah, I'm just looking.
And so now you look and you see to your right, so the floor, all soil, the wall is like moss. The wall is this deep green moss. And all of a sudden, an eye opens in the wall, looking right at you. It's a weird blue, but it's recognizable as an eye.
That could be worse. Slowly back out and close the door.
All right.
Take a few slow steps away. Watching the
if
door.
I have anything to burn it down, I will.
So he hasn't said any. All you see is
But the reaction is.
Make me a sand roll, Franklin.
The moss looked at me. Yeah, that's just an 89. How much do I lose?
Oh my! You lose 3 sanity.
Oh.
Yikes.
And yes, he whispers to you, the moss looked at me, and closes the door and looks a little frazzled. You don't think this hut is particularly flammable.
Yeah. Did it say anything?
I didn't wait to.
Okay. Let's back up. They know that we are here. Is Tenzin ready to go?
Almost.
You guys yelling.
Franklin, what are these plants growing in these bowls?
So yeah, you can make a botany roll.
As they grow
As they grow really
perceptibly.
fast.
Yeah.
These bowls enhance.
Agapanthus. No, I did not.
So these are not anything you recognize.
Do they have eyes?
No, you haven't seen any eyes yet.
That's what I was looking for, so that's.
But as you look at this closely, there's definitely some, there's that static electricity feel. Like as you get close, you feel like a tingle.
I've no. So do they look like plants still?
Yes, what's growing looks like plants. It's just like what, it looks like it almost looks like a stop motion of like, when you see the seed start to give sprouts and.
With the stop motion, is it at a similar cadence to the light change?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I like that.
I think these might be connected to the light in the room. It's at the same. Oh, and do I hear a similar sound?
No, this is there's no sound here. There's a little hum of the bowls.
Okay, so but from that I can. Maybe the things were making the sounds supposed.
Yeah,
to
it's more the like the growth is almost the click, click, click is like another level of growth of the plant.
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Pull your pistol out.
Yeah.
And as soon as we can, we are going to try and leave.
Okay.
I'm looking around for some sort of signal or. Should we tell them?
Yes, we're.
Well,
As
quietly.
soon as Tenzin is
Should we walk over to where?
Yes.
I'm outside.
I wonder if
watching.
they can hear.
Do you want to? Actually, I'm going to go in and just say you guys might want to look at the bowls. Seems interesting. I do not,
All right.
It is a weird mechanical contraption. I don't know if that helps.
I'll go have a look at it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking for no reason
No.
how many bowls you have.
7?
9? Was it a total of 9?
I think we had 7.
Yeah,
7.
7 is what I remember. But
I think it's 7, yeah.
Not least because 7 is usually a pretty powerful magical
yeah,
number.
every day of the week, right?
It's like 3 and 7. 9 because it's,
And not
it's 3
8.
squared.
Yes.
Can we just say it's the total number, or is it important to...
No. I mean, just, yeah, for
Okay.
reasons. For basketball reasons.
Are there all? How many are here?
They're all there.
Okay.
However many, let's say 7.
7.
Arbitrary. You hear that buzzing noise.
Where is it coming from?
The hut.
And I'll tell... Oh, yes. At least one of them is awake.
Oh, good.
Should have mentioned that sooner.
Should
I
have
suppose.
should have led with that, maybe. Cool, wonderful, excellent. How far is Tenzin from being able to unfold?
He maybe another 30 minutes.
I think we have 30 minutes.
I can turn back into a statue and you can come back later.
No, we can't.
Or I can meet you somewhere. Maybe. I haven't been able they can tell if I leave this room.
What?
They can tell I tried walking out and they could tell and made me come back in.
Did they indicate why?
No, they don't talk. They just buzz.
We turn back towards the buzzing coming from
And
the hut.
and their head turns different colors.
Like the Dakini.
No. Dakini are one color.
Well, but the same colors?
No, more colors.
Oh,
They have all sorts of colors.
I'm gonna like lean to look out the greenhouse back at the hut, just to try and figure out, something saw them. Is anything coming out?
Yes.
I would say I'm probably glancing over at that, if not outright watching that
Yeah.
hut.
So you're all in the greenhouse, basically looking at the hut and kind of hunkering down.
Is there a satchel or a bag or anything?
You know, if
We need the
we
bolts.
went back to the camp, I got my rifle, we could set up. If he says that if he tries to leave, they come out. If we're going to shoot them and collect samples, that seems like the most opportune time to do so. Can we leave the door open and give some sort of signal, and then you can try to leave?
I think in 30 minutes he will try and leave.
Is 30 minutes enough time to go back to the camp and come back?
It would be close.
Make 45 minutes?
It's only gonna take him 30 minutes, and I want us out of here as soon as he's able to move.
Oh,
And the
I want to
bowls.
find a good place to line up a shot.
We need the bowls. Don't forget.
I'm not going to forget.
Well, you keep
Obviously.
talking about running away.
No, we're talking about coming back and shooting them. And that is what you do when you
25
collect
minutes.
Wait,
hear
45
anything about
minutes
the
starting
bowls.
from when we leave.
The buzzing sound is definitely getting louder.
Okay, let's go.
How can we tell how many buzzing sounds there are? Or is it one?
Or is it just like a hive?
Yeah, it's kind of that hive sound where you have no idea how many it is because they're all in the same frequency.
If they're... I'm assuming that they're all moving, because...
They have not moved yet.
Franklin is moving.
All right, so you're heading back to camp.
Yes.
All right, make me a dex roll with a bonus die.
Is that for going over the light?
Yes.
Because I would specifically...
Yeah, I know. That's why you get a bonus die. If you didn't know about the light, you wouldn't get a bonus die.
Oh, bonus dice.
All right, yeah, you successfully avoid the light, and so he takes off, running back towards camp.
It'll be faster for one person to go and come back.
Fastest you've ever seen him move.
Okay.
All of a sudden, you realize you're alone.
Well, but do I also realize that the buzzing is getting fainter?
Yes. Yeah, that's a very positive. That's a positive. So you're all waiting here in the greenhouse while he runs away to camp.
Although
Is he
I
gonna come
was
back?
expecting them to follow
Yeah,
me.
that's the surprising part of all this for you.
So we have a handgun and we have a handgun.
Handgun.
Okay.
Maybe he gets back to the camp and he's like, no, I dreamt the whole thing. Pulls out the jar of the berries.
Did I hallucinate that?
Damn it. Gets the rifle and...
So yeah, you're heading back to camp. All right. Are you like
Just waiting for a creature to come out of that thing.
okay?
Yeah, basically waiting, and if a creature comes out, I think the idea is the person with the strongest weapon will start shooting while we grab the bowls and start running. Grab the bowls, grab Tenzin if we can.
Okay. Yeah. So in your mind, this is a kind of mottled, gross walking Christmas tree. It doesn't have a post at the bottom. It's just sort of like
That explains the tracks.
and it's wearing some sort of, you asked about satchels or bags. It's wearing some sort of harness around its side, and it seems to have a varying number of polyps that kind of come out at any given time to be arms. You can't really count how many because one's there and then it's gone, and then it's there and then it's gone. And it comes out and it has one big eye in its forehead, and it comes out and it's looking around, and it starts to go towards the bowls.
I'm going to aim.
All right, yeah, you can take a shot with a bonus die.
Does anyone have a D10?
Of course.
Ooh,
You hear a shot.
that is
You guys really hear a shot.
It's a oh yeah, both are regular success.
Okay. Roll your damage.
7.
All right. So, blam. The eye immediately. So this thing, there's not a sense of a head. The eye, you can't tell if like the top of it rotates or just the eye goes, but all of a sudden it's looking at you. And there is definitely a spot here where some sort of sap is now coming out of it. Some sort of like brownish, weird sap. Its head, the very top of it, almost like where the star of the Christmas tree would be, is like a beacon of light that starts to like flash in different colors. That you're almost reminded of like a semaphore, but not
Right.
really. That's gonna take us into initiatives.
All right.
Let's see here. All right. So, you should make a sand roll, Dimitri.
No.
All right. What is the sand cost of this?
Your sanity is so bad.
2. Oh, man.
20 sand.
Okay.
Wow.
We need to do something to boost that sand up.
Yep.
What has the tea been doing?
Taking his mind off of things temporarily, but
Oh, I definitely have sand improving tea.
All right.
Sanity.
So, roll me a d6, Thomas.
1.
Okay. I've got an 85.
Okay.
All right. Make me a POW roll.
Yes, that is a critical success.
Oh, I've got a hard success.
Yeah.
You
You.
roll.
Again.
That's true. You know what? I've got
Yeah.
You got bits for days.
Bits.
Do it.
Come on,
Although
fumble. Come on, fumble.
Fumble, fumble, fumble.
Oh, 6!
Damn it!
Oh!
There's something hypnotic about the lights and the sounds of this thing. And so you both see Dimitri like shoots, and now you're just staring, transfixed at this thing.
These kids.
Oh man, I gotta use inspiration more often. That felt good.
It's a good feeling, isn't
That felt good. Thank you, viewers.
it? Yikes, we've created a monster.
Oh
He
no.
was well on his
Yeah.
way.
You know what?
before we-
I'm giving that one to the Askewed one. That was all him. So yeah, you are. It's just hypnotic.
Okay.
Just the combination of these lights and this thing, and you don't. It's not a voice you hear, but you are compelled to stay in place.
All right.
That was
Can I
85.
speak? Probably
Yeah,
not.
no, you can. It doesn't.
I just kind of.
This thing doesn't. No, they don't.
No, I'm just saying. Can I tell
Yeah,
them?
yeah.
I think that I just.
Yeah, you.
I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
It is pretty.
Yeah, that's yeah. So 70s.
Yeah.
All right. So
He's transfixed. The thing's out there.
he's kind of in the doorway too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any other doors?
Not in this.
I mean,
not
I
in
was
the
definitely
greenhouse.
like hunched over.
Right, you were to the side of the
Yeah.
door, but as you sort of like get the trance, you're just sort of. So you will have to open the door all the way to get out of the hut.
All right. Do you have a handgun? I could try to.
I mean, you only kind of
Yeah.
know what's going on.
Yeah,
out
I don't
there.
know yet. So we don't know if the guy's out there or whatever.
You know the buzzing is quite loud.
quite loud.
Oh, I've forgotten what
Oh,
Tenzin
I am so transfixed on the bowls. I keep thinking we have to get the bowls. We have to get the bowls.
Well,
so I'm going.
we can't get out of the hut because Dimitri is in the way and blocking the door.
So you can open if you throw the door open,
Which is
you
what
can
I
get
would do.
past there. So you're gonna throw the door open.
Yep.
All right. You come face to face with the worst Christmas tree you've ever seen. Roll me a sand roll.
You know, you don't know my life.
Oh yeah, I made it. I totally made it.
All right. Shockingly, you lose no sanity for seeing this horrible thing.
Knew there was going to be something weird.
So you see, it's like a Christmas tree with a brain on top, and that brain is like blinking lights, and and there's this buzzing that kind of comes in and out as like music. Better than the ukulele. But,
Oh, well, there you go.
Where is Gimli? Where is Gimli when we need him?
and you see Dimitri is like just staring at the lights.
transfixed.
His gun is still out, pointed at the thing, but he is transfixed.
Just push his finger. Just keep doing that, sir.
What I'm going to do is going to go out and around the. Let's see. So the bowls are over.
The bowls are in the
In the
the bowls
middle.
are to the left.
Yes.
The hut is kind of right in front of you. So if you run around the back, you'll get behind the hut this round, and then next round you can get to
Yes.
the bowls.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm going around the back.
All right. So you're gonna run around back. Okay. 70s, 60s, 50s.
50s.
50.
So let's do you first. You can make me a POW roll.
98.
Oh. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
How many fumbles have you rolled on those dice at
Wow.
this point?
Or
Would you sell those?
Maybe there was an investment.
Wow.
Yes, my plant overlord.
Wow. I don't even.
I killed Tenzin.
I mean, he got those dice from Eugene, right?
I don't have dice that good.
Define good.
Four fumbles.
he's-
Four
he's-
fumbles tonight. But I probably had 4 aughts tonight as well.
When I get
Yeah.
back, he's gonna be dressed up with plant parts on him. He's like, I am one of the plants now.
Speaking of that, Dimitri, you are compelled to walk into the hut.
Okay.
You still have your gun out.
Slowly walk into the
Yeah.
hut.
So he just starts walking towards the hut. You see him start to just walk past the Christmas tree,
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea.
which you haven't seen yet.
No,
but
I
So
haven't.
he walks out the door. You're alone in here with Tenzin, who's eating a peach, seemingly
Of course he is.
Is it like a free action to slap him?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try to smack some life back into Dimitri.
All right.
What I want to do is stop him from going where he's going.
All right. So that's like this will require a tackle.
Yeah.
More than you know.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
All right,
Gwendolyn
so-
is so good at those.
He is not really opposing you because
Okay.
he is slack-jawed. So make me a fight brawl.
66.
All right. So you're like holding on to him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just like moving forward implacably.
We've got
Yeah, I was
inspiration.
Yeah,
gonna
you
say
got
we've got
it.
more. I can. You
My
got it?
fight brawl is 32.
Whoa.
Wow, hello.
That was.
Player down!
But that's, you know, there's a chance to fumble.
Yes. 39 better, but still.
All right. So you are
success.
slowing him down, but
Yeah.
he's like wearing you like a backpack right now.
Yeah.
He's just like moving forward. But unfortunately, you now see this mossy, weird thing in front of you with the one eye that's just like the eye is blue, but it's bloodshot.
Oh, didn't get his beauty sleep.
Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. Oh, I got 18 out of 87.
All right, you are
so-
surprisingly okay with all this. And you hear Tenzin start chanting
I'm hoping that's a good sign.
in like a very calm sort of. You hear the shot, so you grab the rifle and you're gonna start.
Yeah, and I shout something like, "Wankers! What part of 45 minutes? I understand."
Wait, was that real?
No,
No, the gunshot was pretty.
gunshots. That's the kick of adrenaline. That
Yeah, that's
gets
right, yeah.
You, like,
Yep. All right.
if it wasn't real, it just got real.
Okay.
If it wasn't real, it just got real. I love it.
All right. This thing is very confused by what's going on here.
Good.
Yeah, okay. Oh, man. So, 4, maybe 5 polyps shoot out of this thing and try and grab you. But because you are behind Dimitri, they have some trouble. But you definitely feel like this thing was trying to pull you off of him.
I just like koala on.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, this is a Christmas tree mimic.
Oh.
It's a Christmas tree roper.
Yes.
Sure.
I like that this thing is like, that's my meal. Get off. Get your own food.
Helen, you're next. So you're gonna run around and you get to the machine, and as you do that, you see this unfortunate tableau as the Christmas tree is paying them attention.
And well, so that means I can get the bowls.
Sure. All right.
Maybe.
So what are you just gonna like grab a bowl?
Is there any light or anything around the bowls? Or are they just
So there's
sitting on the
humming
machine?
and vibrating,
Right.
but there's no like light or anything like that.
So I'm the smallest one.
You're gonna grab a bowl.
Yep.
All right. Make me a con roll.
Oh, geez. Okay.
What's oh geez? You have 75 in your
Oh, I
con.
know.
You're fine.
Oh, if I spend 1 luck, it'll be a hard success.
Don't do it.
Would you like to spend 1 luck?
Use inspiration instead.
Nah, that's hard. I'm at 38 and I need a 37 to be hard. No, I need luck, man.
Don't clip that out of context.
So you don't want to reroll?
I'm just afraid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna, because I'm feeling lucky.
So you're spending the 1 luck
Yep.
to get a hard roll.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, the bowl comes right out.
And there's a plant in it.
Yes.
But,
There's some soil and a plant.
And
Although the plant starts to die immediately.
okay, that's what I was wondering. And I will say
could've-
sorry and put it on the soft
Could have
side.
started screaming.
I will tell it sorry and I'll put it on.
So
Dip
you're
it
just
out.
dumping the
Yeah,
bowl out?
Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
You dump the bowl out. All right, that was 80s to the 50s. So you can make a power roll.
Okay. 50. Pow! Yes, I made it.
All right, so you're like, what? Why? I don't want to go in the hut. That's no. So you're starting to come back to your senses.
Okay.
50s.
Do I feel him like slowing down?
He's definitely stopped.
Okay.
Yeah, and also
Do I turn around?
for some reason.
For some reason, Gwendolyn.
Yeah, for some reason, Gwendolyn is like.
If he stopped walking, I'm gonna like turn him in the direction of away from the hut.
Okay.
Like not quite turning his back on the roper, but like trying to get him away from the hut and away from the Christmas tree and like pushing him.
Okay, so that's more towards the machine,
I guess.
the bowl apparatus.
I mean, if we can get more people grabbing onto the bowls, we can get out of there faster.
Okay. All right, you like turn, and so you're like, huh? What? Oh, the bowls, right? Huh? What was that tree? All right. You continue running.
Run.
Make me a
Dice.
con roll.
3.
Woo!
Jeez.
All right, yeah.
Nice.
You ran track in at Oxford, so you are.
There you go.
You've run away from your share of.
Critters here. Yeah. I can book it when I need
Yeah,
to.
you are making very good time.
I'm sure you had to deal with a lot of bullies when you were younger.
What? No, everyone loves a botanist.
Who plays the ukulele?
That's a good title. Though.
Everyone loves a botanist.
Botanist, yes.
All right. Well, yeah, okay.
Tenzin's chanting.
Tenzin continues to chant, and on an 85, it's going to be harder, but this thing tries to grab both of you, and it must be harder because it is unsuccessful.
Got more inspiration.
Yeah, you know what? I do.
Yes, I'm making a monster.
You are so horrible.
Man, every time! Sweet! All right, what? How do you make a dodge roll?
They
with
didn't
someone
follow the plan. They need to pay for that.
You woke this thing up! You started this!
Yes.
So I'm gonna have you,
Again!
Yeah.
both of you, make me a size roll.
Ooh, okay.
He made it a plant monster that could fly.
Regular success.
Okay.
Poof. That is a critical success.
Okay. So you have the weird feeling that this thing is trying to pull you into the air. And all of a sudden, the tree, like, it has wrapped arms around you, and it is about 7 feet in the air. And behind it is, it's almost like a jellyfish has just erupted from its back and is kind of billowing out, and that is helping it float.
Well, that's an easy target.
Yep.
And it is trying to pull you both up into the air, and you are resisting it. All right, you are at the machine.
I'm gonna get another bowl.
Okay, make me that roll again.
That was a con roll.
That was a con roll.
91. Let's
We have-
redo it.
Yeah.
Redo
Okay.
it. Come on.
Just if you kiss them, I swear to God.
Yes. 18. That's totally hard to succeed.
All right. Yeah, you grab another bowl. You have 2 bowls.
All right.
Yeah, these have been rolling really well, and yours have been. You want to trade?
Rolling great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, the problem is they're like, there's no middle ground with those dice.
It's true.
You're rolling a 15 or you're rolling a 99. Those
Yeah.
are-
398s. That might be a bit.
Yeah, 398 is
398
Amy
99.
territory.
Yeah.
That's Amy
Yeah.
territory.
Yeah.
So, and Nick territory. I don't want to.
No, I can't hold a candle up to that. That's...
Amy is the queen of the. So okay, that was that. You grabbed another bowl.
Yes.
Tenzin is still chanting, and let's start with you.
I want
You're not entangled or anything, but there are like arms all around you that are trying to pull you up, but it's not succeeding.
Okay. I'm not a great shot, but I do have my 22 on me, so I want to try to shoot at the jellyfish thing.
Okay. Make me so if you're gonna make an aimed shot, you're gonna have a penalty die. If you're just gonna try and shoot the thing.
Honestly, center of mass, just try to get this, just try to shoot at this thing,
Okay.
because Gwendolyn is not good at this.
All right, make a.
54.
All right, you hear another shot ring out.
Was that a miss?
Yes.
Let's inspire it.
This
We're
is
here.
not a fighting character, so.
But we're here.
You're
we gotta
right.
use this.
My firearms is 40, so.
Oh, okay.
Better chance at least.
Treat it like a rental car.
Ha. That's 73.
All right, that's worse.
Yep.
Don't forget, hashtag
The
chaos.
sevens and the ones on these look very similar.
Okay, that was that.
All right,
Dimitri.
I will shoot at the thing.
All right, now you hear a loud shot.
That's a regular success.
Okay, roll your damage.
2 points of damage.
Thank you. I tried so hard.
It did not enjoy that. It flops back down to the ground. There's another hole that you can see through. Like you blew off a chunk of it. And it, once again, if you're anthropomorphizing it, it kind of lets out a labored breath. There's like this shudder and sort of a...
Oh, good.
All right. You're still running. Tenzin is going to roll some percents. Okay. You hear a roar from inside the greenhouse. And tearing open the door, out comes a large white ape.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot that ape.
Don't know if that's good or not.
It looks remarkably like those fur coats you saw.
I wondered if it was like a Selkie situation.
And as soon as that thing comes out, this thing, the tree just shoots up into the air very quickly. And the ape like runs after it, just roaring, like following it on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Is it dragging me and Dimitri with it?
No, it never got a hold of you,
Okay.
sadly. Yes, the the damage. One of its attacks has damage due to falling. For every 1,000 feet, you take X amount of damage.
Jeez.
Wow.
That's unnecessary.
So it's flying.
You could
very
probably
quickly?
still. I mean, it shot up in the air, but you could still. It's still within shooting range.
Okay.
You're gonna try and get another bowl.
Yep.
All right, making that con roll.
94. Close. Yeah.
Inspiration.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You gotta wing it.
Come on, come on.
Your air hockey game needs work.
Yeah.
Oh, I am one away from a regular success.
All right.
You know what you have to do.
Don't spend the luck.
Spend the luck. Nobody needs luck.
Yeah,
or
I'm gonna
sand.
do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna spend the luck.
Yep.
All right. You got a regular success.
Yeah.
Drag
Okay.
everyone down to my level.
Did you that earlier roll? Was that a regular success or a hard success? You need a hard success to avoid damage.
Oh, the other one was a hard because
Okay,
that's why
yeah.
I went to the. That's
So-
why I said I had to do it.
Man, you take 1 point of damage from
Ow.
like you get shocked as you touch something you shouldn't have touched, but you get the bowl out.
Yay.
So that's 3 bowls. There is still buzzing coming from the hut. And now it's, it feels like it's kicked up a notch. Right, 85 it went up. You get to the lip of this thing and of the valley, and make me a spot hidden.
That's the same expression I have when he asks me for luck.
His spot hidden's not
I'm
that
gonna
bad.
make it. He's soaked all the bad luck. 88.
All right. So you're scanning the valley.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
looking
don't
for them.
actually
I'm
see.
looking for the hut.
You see them, and you're like looking around, but you don't see any of the tree thing. You're not looking up.
Oh, I must have gotten it.
And so, but you're very prepared for what happens next. So we'll start here now with Dimitri.
I'm gonna shoot the thing.
Shoot the one that's
trying to
flying away?
away.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a hard success.
Oh God, roll your damage.
It's
Which
max
is
damage.
max
right?
damage?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
max damage.
8 points of damage.
Oh God.
Ouch.
All right. What? How does this thing die?
Plummeting damage.
Is
I'm
there?
just gonna blast the
Nice. All right, yeah.
membrane
So you
out.
blow its whatever that, what you assume is a brain,
Yeah.
and yeah, it immediately goes limp, and just like all the arms just flop down, and it just smacks down into the ground.
It's like, what is he?
Nice.
Oh.
And like when it hits the ground, it hits the ground like a sack of liquid. And so it immediately just goes, and it's like, it's not leaking, but it's like gelatinous in the way it hits the ground. Not like a tree where, it hits the ground and it keeps its shape.
Quentin, get a sample!
All right, what are you doing?
Looking to see what that ape's doing now that the thing's down.
It is looking around wild-eyed, and then it sees the fur coats, and it just starts ripping them to shreds. And well, what are you gonna do?
Seeing that it's not coming immediately after us, I'm going to turn toward the machine to help Helen. I don't know that Helen's there, but then I turn and I see her. I'm like, oh, good, and
Right.
start helping.
And
with
you're
the
gonna
bowls.
grab. Okay, make me a con roll.
This is gonna hurt.
Do it.
My con's not good. 44 made it.
All right, yeah, you hard success.
Regular success.
All right, you take 2 points of damage
Yikes.
as you go out.
Oh, I can't take too many of those.
You at the end of the round, you hear Tenzin go, "Don't hurt the ape."
That's not you?
No. You can't turn into an ape.
Why not?
Good call.
That's not a thing.
You didn't think dinosaurs were a thing either.
They aren't.
They are. You saw them.
People don't turn into statues either.
It's easy. I'm just slowing down my metabolism. I don't know what I'd have to do to turn into an ape.
All right, fine. We won't shoot the ape. Fine, good. Yes, we're getting the balls. We need to get out
the
of
balls.
here.
We got the balls.
I called the ape here.
Oh.
It's tearing the coats to pieces. Why is it tearing the coat to pieces?
Those are ape skins. The skin wearers dress like the apes to not be noticed.
Oh.
Yeah, that tracks. All right.
I'm gonna shoot at
So-
the hut.
It was old man Migo.
The colored lights go, I would have gotten away with it.
So I'm gonna shoot the hut.
All right.
So you got 2
I'm
balls.
just
I now
soaking
have
this
3
in,
balls.
by the
Now I
way,
have
because
1.
I saw him do that shot,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I realized, like, oh, we got it, and then I see the ape run out. Turn. What
Yeah.
the hell is going on down there?
So you're just gonna shoot. The door to the thing is slightly open.
Throw dynamite in there.
Don't do it.
Dynamite.
Dynamite, I would agree
Yeah,
with.
I don't have dynamite.
Wrong character.
Wrong character.
Remake your character.
This never would have happened if
Since
Elias
I'm
Jackson
gonna-
was still
Yeah, really.
alive.
I'm gonna grab a ball.
All right, make me. So you run up and make me a con roll.
My con is so low. Oh my gosh.
Did you make
That's
it?
a hard success.
All right.
Yes!
You so they are very carefully, like operation. They're like reaching in.
Yeah.
You just run up and you're like, vroom, you pull one out.
So
So you now have 5 bulls.
Yes.
The machine seems to be pretty imbalanced. The motion is like getting more. It's like your dryer when there's starting to be thunking sounds, and so the last 2 bowls will be harder to get out.
Not it.
Okay. There's an ape.
There's an ape, and no one's collecting the sample.
Yeah.
It's clear what I've got to do.
Run down and grab the
Run
sample.
down.
All right. So you leap over the edge of the gorge, and you're now running down there. Man, you're a runner. We've learned that. Okay. And
He runs across the line. It just lasers on.
Part of me was wondering, but light doesn't work like that, so I'm gonna jump over it.
Thank God we have Franklin with us this time and not Flint.
Yes.
If we had Flint, we'd have another Madame Lynn situation.
I did.
Just for the look on your face.
That was perfect. It was perfect.
No, it wasn't.
all right, I'm not gonna make you roll. You avoid the light beam as you
Would
come
it
down.
slice off? Now I need to pass something through it.
I mean, you can test it if you want.
It's not me.
All right. On an 80, well, actually on a 90, and then on an 80. So growing out of the roof of this thing are 2 more trees, out of the roof of the hut. And when I say growing, I mean they just kind of go, brrr, and there are 2 there that are sort of, and they're once again their eye just kind of, and focuses on the machine.
You got shooting it.
One of
Rather a bowl. It's rather a bowl.
Yeah, okay. They can't. That's their round. 70s. Grabbing another bowl.
Another bowl.
All right.
No, I didn't get a hard success, but I did get a success.
All right. So
See how much I get?
you take. Oh man, 1 point of damage.
Oh no. Okay. Thank you.
Darn it! I
You
need.
think you have it hard? None of these are waifus.
All right, so I got another.
I'm so glad you're leaning into that.
Okay. So you're at 6 bowls now
Yes,
total.
Yes.
All right.
Somebody.
And one of you
Done.
guys can try and grab the last one if you want.
You're shooting.
Dimitri is very clearly like.
shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
I can just do it.
I'm gonna grab for a bowl.
All right.
Okay.
You'll be running out as you're running in.
What? Who?
91. Didn't succeed.
All right.
At all.
Then so you take.
Yeah, I'm okay with.
All right, let's try again. Do it. You can do it.
I've got this one too.
You can
if
do
wanna
it,
save
Gwendolyn.
This is the last.
Regular success.
Okay. So you take 3 points of damage.
Not enjoying this.
There's
But
a
we've got it.
smoky smell coming off of Gwendolyn.
I'm just thinking of the Simpsons episode part with the electric
Right.
cupcakes.
Gwendolyn's hair is now like a fro.
just like whimpering as they dump the.
Oh, it's a down
Because now it's the biggest bowl. Dump it
Right.
and stack the ones that I have. Right, that's all of them. Let's go.
All right, and you're shooting?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot and then try and
Tenzin,
find
are
some
you
cover.
mobile?
What? Oh,
Roll
it's a regular success.
All right.
Oh, okay.
You shoot one, roll your damage.
3.
All right.
Bah.
They're very confused by all of this. Okay.
And then if there's anywhere to get cover from a pseudopod or an arm.
Yeah. So you see. Well, actually, that'll be their next round. Okay. What is your dex? Sorry.
50.
Okay. So 50s will start over here. So you're just gonna take off and run now that you got your your thing.
I do want to pause and find out if Tenzin is mobile yet.
Okay. Mostly,
Enough to lean on someone and run?
maybe.
All
My
right.
legs are very stiff.
Oh,
All right,
just go.
let's try it. So I'll actually go back into.
Okay, so you go into the greenhouse.
I'll go back into the greenhouse.
All right,
to help
he's
him.
trying to stand up. It looks like me trying to stand up. It's not pretty.
Yeah, I'll,
but
like,
he's like.
Do I get to follow?
I'll
or?
like scoop an arm.
Are you going? Well, you went early. You
Yeah.
went early in the round. This is a 50. All right, so you're doing that.
When I hear the gunshot, I will line a shot.
All right, so there, yeah, on the route. Well, you were running,
Yeah.
so you're gonna shoot while you're running.
No, I'll stop and take a knee. once
Okay.
I realize that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you. So yeah, you can take a shot. There are 2 on the roof.
I'm lining up a shot. I'm an aim.
Oh, you're gonna aim. Perfect. Okay. All right. Both of the 2 on the roof reach into with arms their satchels and pull out.
Lightsabers.
It kind of looks like a croissant that is made out of slime.
Ooh.
and they brandish them in a very this is a weapon sort of way. And they will.
Slime grenades.
What is their skill? Interesting. It gives them the box, but oh, there we go. All right. Wow, they're not very good with this. Oh man.
I have never seen you like this.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Did you Amy or Emma?
That was just an Amy.
Okay.
So it squeezes this thing, and a
Shoots into its eye.
a black it's not a black beam of light because this is the absence of light. Comes out of this thing and misses. It hits it hits one of the plants out past you, and where it hits the plant just ceases to be. It dissolves.
Nope.
Doesn't work that way.
It's an anti-lightsaber.
And it's almost like it just devolves in front of you. This plant just shrivels and there's nothing left of it. The other one will also try. A dodge would be well in order here, since you
But you have cover, right?
Yeah, I'll give you a bonus die because you have cover.
Bonus.
Okay.
In that case,
Do
definitely.
it. Do it.
Yo, yeah, 16. That's gonna
Birds
make
of
it.
paradise.
All right,
It's a
yeah.
hard success. Thank you.
So this thing arcs out at you, and it misses, and it hits the machine, and part of the machine just ceases to be. Jeez. About a cubic foot of the machine just disappears.
Oh boy.
My gun does that too.
And
Pink Floyd.
all four of you need to make sanity rolls because these things, the noise this weapon makes is like a tearing of the sound barrier.
And I am okay with that.
You're fine with it.
Regular success.
10.
Yeah.
No.
12.
All right.
You can re-roll.
If you, yeah.
If I
You
could
can re-roll.
critically succeed,
Ah,
not critically succeed, but if I could hard succeed a
Worse,
sand roll.
Amy.
Where's you lose one,
Hard 16.
but there's just this ripping sound as the air that was in the way of that beam ceases to be, and then air rushes in.
I'm okay with it because they're shooting at them.
and they're killing the machine that was hurting things, so I'm good.
The farther away you are, the more you're, the more comfortable you are.
When I see them start to drop, then that's when I start to go, oh, that could be me. I don't like that idea.
And if we all drop, then it will be you next.
So,
Enlightened self-interest.
I do have that.
all right. So that is their turn. That was the beginning. Helen, you are the first of the PCs.
Okay, so I need to get someplace where they're not going to get me.
By the way, I didn't, I described them a different way, but just the picture they have here. I love that depiction of Amigo.
Well, they're
Oh,
more
yeah,
like
yeah,
crab trees.
Yeah, well, I went a different direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a. I wondered if they were Migo. That's such an interesting way to draw them.
I really like that depiction of them. The funny thing is, elsewhere in the book, they actually depict them very differently.
Interesting.
Well, you have to.
Maybe they're
different ways.
Maybe they're different like species
Yeah,
of Migo.
yeah.
No, these are the same ones.
Oh,
Huh.
Wow.
More of a
Bug.
traditional kind of thing.
Even that, don't Migo usually have like one wing that doesn't quite work?
Yeah. Yeah, but
I love
artistic.
it. That's great.
Yeah, and I mean,
Migo.
I didn't want them to,
That would be fun just to, if you're doing a book like that and you have artists, you don't say what it is,
Yeah.
you just give like kind of a vague.
Well, that's the thing. You just say
Parrot
parrot
shark.
shark and see what comes
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Well,
you give me?
I was gonna go back toward the,
The hut.
yeah, but away from those other things.
So you
around the back
can
again.
run into. So you're going to run around the back again.
Yeah.
So then next round you'll be at the door of the hut. You're behind the hut now.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody else is 50s because I'm a terrible game designer. This always happens to me when I make pre-generated PCs for a game. They all have the same decks. So when I get to combat, I'm like, why did I do this? Just make them like two different. So we started over here last time. We'll start over here.
Ladies first. Let's just keep the pattern going.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna-
you're helping Tenzin up.
Yeah.
It is going to be slow going. Luckily, he's not that big a guy.
No.
So you're helping him out. Make a strength roll.
Ew.
Better than me.
A 9.
All right, it is slow going, but you are you're not quite out of the hut yet.
Okay.
He is
Really
limping.
slow going. Cool.
He is moving like his legs are kind of not bending.
Just like getting one of my sorority sisters out after a long
Actually,
weekend.
actually, he was sitting. He was sitting like Buddha style. So actually, he's walking on his knees, kind of, as he's just like, oh.
All right.
So,
Okay.
since I am now under 20 sand,
Yes, that's a fifth.
that's a fifth of.
Well, so now, if you lose a fifth at any given,
Well, my starting sanity was 60.
right, but so let's see. But you're now a fifth of 20. If you lose 4, basically, in any given time, you're gonna have a period.
Anyway, so I'm going just full Terminator guy, and I'm just gonna stand up and slowly walk to this guy and shoot.
Start shooting. All right, there are 2 up there. Remember.
The same one that I've shot before.
All right.
This is one way for Dimitri to go out.
Ot 1.
Oh my God! So that is double damage. Terminator guy shows up.
I should have just doubled the first one.
That's.
7 points of damage.
All right.
It's better just to get a hard success.
So
It really is.
It is
I mean,
better.
That's a weird.
Oh, you know what it should do? It should be max the first one and then a second roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, let's do that.
So 9.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, good.
Because my 1 was the second.
Sure.
So you kill this thing.
Wow.
So this time you just put 2 holes in it, and it kind of like the eye widens, surprised, and then it just kind of falls over backwards. Its buddy, the eye follows it, and then it snaps right back to you.
I was aiming at the other one.
Well, there you go. So take a shot. A shot rings out that you weren't expecting from far away in the valley.
Do we need
Give a
to
bonus. Oh, yeah.
inspire? Inspire?
Spend a point of luck.
I like this character.
Nice.
Ew.
Play that ukulele anytime.
well spent. Okay, so max damage for a hard success with the rifle. That would be 12 damage.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Yes, this one ceases to be.
Kerblam.
There is the familiar sound of a rifle shot breaks out from somewhere, and the other one on the roof, again, its eye sort of widens, and then it just slumps over.
That was not 45 minutes.
I'm sorry, we tried.
Does the buzzing stop?
You don't hear it.
That's not the same.
That's
That didn't answer the question.
You do not hear any buzzing sound.
Okay.
okay.
We still have to get out of here. We got the bulls. Let's go.
All right, so what follows is, I don't know, what's your plan to get Tenzin over the light?
I mean,
I think
if we think that we have a couple minutes, I would pause, because once the buzzing stops.
Is the ape still around, or is he gone?
You haven't seen him in a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get moss from inside of that.
Actually,
room.
you can see the ape because you're farther away. The ape is tearing up the last of those skins.
Okay, I'm gonna take the way around that is not towards the ape.
All right.
That's fair.
Wait, so they're going away. You're going in?
Well, I think at this point we've paused to give Tenzin a little bit of time to finish de-stoning.
Okay.
I have earned these samples, sir.
All right,
You
so
have.
he gets up to you surprisingly quickly. It's been about a minute. Everybody make me listen rolls.
'21 success.
A hard success.
Just the sweet sound of samples being collected.
Hard success.
You definitely hear the buzzing sound from far away.
Oh.
I still think we gotta.
Are you just like scooping bits of it into? Because there's.
Yeah. There's some of it's gonna go into jars, and then I have to get some of the moss from the room.
So you're okay. So you'll spend a couple rounds getting samples outside, then you'll go inside.
Yeah, because this could spoil. I don't know what's gonna happen if I leave this out. Yes.
Okay.
And here we see the founding of Benthic Pharmaceuticals.
I'm gonna reload.
Okay, yeah, you're reloading. You're both just waiting for Tenzin to
Yes,
okay.
we're
Yeah,
staying.
but also I heard the buzzing. Can I tell what direction it's coming from?
I had a hard success, so
Yeah, from the opposite side of the valley from your camp.
Okay.
okay, good. But we can let them.
So reload, and then is there? It may not be that flammable, but it's gonna be flammable. And there
Famous last words?
may be a person on the inside soon. But I'm gonna just.
All right,
I'm gonna light my lantern and,
Yeah.
and look for anything that I can use as kindling to.
All right,
just
there's
start
a
this
there's a
fire.
fair amount of fibrous materials.
Wait, is it metal?
Yeah,
Oh, it's not.
but inside it's soil. You know, probably there's some stuff that and moss.
It's a nice loamy.
That moss
Yeah.
might burn
Okay.
too. That moss
in
inside
my-
It's
might burn.
wet. It's gonna,
In my
it's gonna
brain,
just
it
be
was
like
a straw
smoke.
hut.
It's not gonna.
So it looked like a tin hut when you first came up, and it's designed that way. But once you get close, it is a
It's a spaceship.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again the greenhouse is like some weird plasticky. Nothing, you know what plastic is,
Yeah.
but it's plastic. So okay, I am gonna start a timer here. That's not fair. Okay. So that was the first round. Second round of actions. You're going inside the hut.
I mean, I don't need to go completely in it, but I am gonna go completely in it, but like just at the door and just scrape off from the wall into it.
Make me a sand roll. This is not to lose any sand. This is just to see how wrapped up you get.
Oh, I don't need to roll for that, but 51, if that's a number.
So yeah, you are enthralled. Like everything in here is something you've never seen before.
Well, I mean, so there's more than just the moss.
Yeah, on your
Soil I
left.
don't really care
so
about.
on your left, there are these, for lack of a better word, shelves that seem to have small trees in them.
Yep, those go in jars. I'm gonna need more jars.
And
We're gonna need like a pack animal. For that. Right?
You all.
Do you want a nice camp or do you want your samples?
you gotta find another
Yeah.
I
friend.
mean, at a certain point, after this, again, of a lifetime, I can leave Tibet and bring
Yeah,
this
go
stuff.
write time to go write that book.
Is there any fertilizer?
I mean, the ground is similar to fertilizer right now.
No, that's...
Fertilizer go boom.
All right.
If we're growing things here, I'm not too worried about that.
So he's inside. You're rubbing Tenzin's legs or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, trying to help
That's what I.
speed up the
Yeah.
process.
So well, and I'm not just doing. I'm.
Yeah, you're keeping an eye out. You're everyone's head is on a swivel.
Okay, thank you.
Is there any
No.
there's food or stuff to grab?
I mean, maybe he could probably point you out some,
okay.
but there are fruits you don't recognize that are
Oh, that
weird
would be
colors.
good.
You
No,
know.
let's get some
Um,
food.
Okay, that is round 2. You're still inside there, like you know.
There's more stuff in here.
There-
that
yeah.
can't be helped.
Yes. All right.
We could just leave him.
How's
Tenzin.
How's Tenzin?
Oh, okay. Tenzin's like, I think I can move, and his legs like are stretched out, and he's. I think I can move.
Right.
Uh,
Get out of here.
Are you're still looking for things to burn?
so-
you think the greenhouse would burn better than the like inside and everything, like
But
the
you're
stuff
looking
that's
for
inside.
material to put in the spaceship to burn.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah, you've collected stuff from in the greenhouse
You're gonna have to
that
use
you
your
think
clothes.
will start a good.
Just my pants.
Why are you trying to make him Donald Duck again?
I didn't suggest the pants, but I thought it really
You
hard.
did it. You like psychically projected it through his
Pants.
mouth.
So
All right.
yeah, so
So you've got all that in there. Next round, you will start the fire.
okay. As I get in there, I go. Those things are coming.
I mean, some of the stuff I can scoop and deal
Yeah,
with outside.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, like
I mean, that's not scientific.
Well,
You're mixing samples.
out on the frontier sometime.
Yeah, that's right, frontier science. So yeah, you come out with just a handful of loamy soil with a couple of weird plants in it. And you start a fire, and you all start to move away.
And then we point out the thing to Tenzin.
Okay, the time, so that was 4. Okay, so now make me a party luck roll.
Oh, God.
All right.
God, I
Everybody
spent
just
that
rolls
one
luck and. No.
I see 1 success.
Holy shit, I made it.
Oh my gosh.
I think
Wait,
we
what?
do?
No, your
Helen, my
your
my
luck?
luck is 27.
All right, Helen's gonna re-roll.
My luck is 37.
Push it.
I got 11 out of 11.
That's awesome. You made it.
No. Wait.
All right.
No. Yes, I did. I made it. 35.
You really took us on a journey there. That is
Well, I couldn't.
all right. 3 successes.
Yes.
So you get to the edge of the valley, and you see 3 more of those trees land near the hut. They were flying in, and you see again this weird, the weird like jellyfish thing, like that collapses back into them as they land.
Thanks, I hate it.
And they land, and they are like looking around. They're like moving around in their sad way, and the ape jumps them, and that's sort of as you leave. The ape is like just tearing into these trees.
Nah, at that point, I'm sitting down and eating popcorn.
I know, it's like,
watching.
yeah.
Are you gonna stay and watch?
No,
Let's go.
No,
Yeah.
not gonna mess with that.
go, let's
But
I want to see the first one go down.
Well, he knocks one over right away. You're not sure, it's probably not dead,
Okay.
but he knocks it over. But these ones all had those horns, and so very quickly you hear that wailing noise of the matter. Let's call it a matter destruction horn.
Oh, okay.
My favorite ride at Disneyland. And you start hearing that wailing, although it seems like they're not terribly good at aiming it, and so there's a lot of like random destruction going
You say
on.
there's friendly fire.
All right. Well, all right. Let's get the
Time to
hell
go.
out of
Time to
here.
go.
yeah, time to pack down the camp and find our way elsewhere. Keep going toward the valley. I
We're
suppose.
very close.
Oh,
says
good.
Tenzin.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the valley of one less white ape.
I hope he survives.
Maybe we can beat it there.
Yeah, there's more than one white ape. We saw those coats.
And while they're packing up the camp, I'm getting my little nice jars.
You
Maybe
got
a
what you
little
needed out
water
of
in
here?
there?
Yeah.
Make me a botany roll. Let's see how well.
I mean, I wouldn't rush this, but
there's some rushing going
We're
on.
rushing you.
spend another luck to get a hard success.
Wow. All right. Yeah. You
Wow.
work.
This matters. This matters.
You work quickly and efficiently, and you have put everything away, and you even have time to label things.
Ooh.
Although the labels are wildly inaccurate.
Curation.
Small evil Christmas tree.
Can I see if it looks like just a baby version of what we just saw?
You can make me a spot hidden roll.
Baby Groot.
94.
Yeah,
Well,
it
it's
sure
only
does.
98.
Yeah,
Yes.
as he's putting it away, the little eye looks at you.
Put a
Blink.
cloth over it when it.
Does it, or do I just think it?
You're not sure. Maybe it was the tea.
Oh, Groot.
Oh man.
Uh,
What
t-
are,
Pay
they're,
no mind.
they may be telepathically linked, so it may come for us.
Did you steal one of its children?
Just holds it close to it.
I mean, to you, that's ridiculous. Plants, the concept of children and plants. And
Well, no.
It's a seedling.
No, it's more of a sapling.
Yeah.
A sapling of the evil Christmas trees.
We lose one parent, we get a new parent.
God damn it! We just got rid of one.
Nick needs an animal companion.
Yeah.
Maybe it's nurture, not nature.
Ooh, there you go.
I very much doubt it.
Tenzin is like looking through your.
Although I will look to see if it has a teeny little matter disruption gun.
Oh, this one's male.
Just the tiniest little croissant.
Tenzin is like looking through your samples, and he's like, "Oh, yes," and he like pockets
I
one.
will hit him. I will slap him and stop him.
All right, he looks surprised, and he says, "This will be very useful in the ritual." I was looking for this.
You can ask before taking things that belong to other people.
I mean, this belongs to Tibet.
I take it from his hand.
All right, he doesn't try and stop you. He's just looking very confused. This doesn't belong to anyone.
If you have a peach in your hand and you're going to take a bite out of it, someone takes it out of your hand, it doesn't belong to you.
I'll just have another peach, and he pulls a peach out.
Oh,
I'll take it from his hand.
All right, he pulls
I'll
another
take
peach.
it from his hand.
This goes on for a comically long time.
This goes for like. There's a morbid fascination
handing peaches out.
there's peaches for me.
You're all slightly aware of the time crunch as this is going on.
No, that's gone.
All right, yeah.
Crunch. We have a peach crunch
now
now.
This is a surreal experience.
It is very much, yeah, because he just keeps pulling out peaches.
Finally,
and he just,
at one point, there's just a.
and the whole time he just looks at you and smiles.
Yeah,
Now he takes out the part, like, do that with this.
Oh!
I do it with peaches.
Do it with this.
I don't do it with that.
Why not?
Because that's not what I do it with.
Why not?
Because I do it with peaches.
Pack.
But Gwendolyn is enjoying this because this is the kind of student that every teacher fucking hates, and she recognizes that.
He'll hand over the thing at this point.
This will be very useful.
Good show. Just good show.
In the tea that I will make for the ritual, we'll want several bitter herbs. In fact, I might, if you don't mind,
Well,
I might consult
I'll
with you to
pull
see
out.
what's more effective.
I do know some. I'll
Yeah.
think of some of my bitter herbs.
Yeah, so as you're like,
Pack him away.
Let's talk about this when we're further away from the flying Christmas
they're
trees.
both like
Yeah,
totally
yeah,
oblivious
No.
to.
And we're packing.
Come on, let's focus.
Because Tenzin is very interested in like getting into a botanical discussion with you about the various herbs that are part of this ritual.
This
and
is
everything.
fascinating, and I want to hear more about it. I really
On the
do, but
road.
let's do it somewhere else.
You're packing. We're moving. It's fine.
We're done packing. Let's go.
Go.
Yes, we can walk and
Walk and show off samples? No, you really can't.
as along the way how he'd stop and do things
Right.
every so often he will stop and dig through and pull out
Right.
something and
Tenzin is loving it. He's just like, oh my, I've never seen that before.
oh, I found it in this region over here.
And I'm from here. 1,000 years ago. 7,000 in dog years.
It's just like the laughter from me. You guys are walking.
Okay.
So he's lived several lives, yes.
And I think
He had me at peaches.
so. You make it to Pimlico, and Tenzin says we need to find a cave. There will be a cave entrance. Pimlico is a valley that is shrouded in mist, and as you come in, it is ringed by the Himalayas, you enter and you come down into this. I don't know. It almost feels like you're the first people to ever step in here. There's no animal sounds. It's eerily quiet. Tenzin says the cave will be the entrance to the land where we will complete the ritual.
We're so close after all of this.
So close.
He calls it the most secret place.
Sounds difficult to find.
In fact, make me a spot hit and roll.
Oh, why isn't it like something natural world.
Navigate. You can make me a navigate.
Navigate natural. Navigate not natural world.
Got a
Navigate.
regular
Navigate.
success.
Hard success.
Hard success.
So with a hard success, you notice that there are a half dozen or so waterfalls in here, and ringing one of them are a series of rainbows that recall to you the image that was on that prayer flag that had each of you in a rainbow, in a rainbow circle, one of those waterfalls, and sure enough, you go to that waterfall, and under it is a cave.
Oh, beautiful.
And you enter this cave, and if you're claustrophobic, it quickly gets uncomfortable because the cave very quickly reduces down to where you're almost crawling. You know, you're kneeling. You are very cognizant. Whoever has the light, the light is just eerily dancing around, and whenever they move, like all of a sudden it's dark for a minute, and then it's light again when the light comes back around to you. You travel for 20 minutes
Yikes.
as just imperceptibly smaller and smaller, and you don't know when, but at some point, the ground you're walking on is no longer stone, it's loamy earth and peach blossoms. And you know, your steps stop ringing, and there's just the sound of like walking on peach blossoms, and the smell that comes up is just overpowering. And you hear, you actually hear the bowls before you hear the thunder. Like the bowls start to make that same ringing sound that they were making. And Tenzin is getting more and more excited. And in fact, he like stops at one point and just runs his hands through the peach blossoms and smells them, and then continues on. And you come out of the cave. You come out of the small cave into another opening, and you're now in a small chamber, basically. And he says, very soon, we will be in Pamako. So now, I have to show you what I was working on.
Ooh.
And he says, when the skin wearers were not paying attention, I was translating the ritual so that you will all know what you need to do. And we're going to close tonight's episode with just, if our professional voice actress won't mind, reading the steps of the ritual. But first, we need to do what?
Before we do that, when we were walking, any moment we had some downtime, I wanted to do first aid on anyone who needed it.
Oh, you know, over the course of a couple days, you get all your health
Gotcha.
back.
Okay, good.
But can I make a
How about sanity?
Sure, you can make a first aid.
How about sanity? How about
that's coming.
Okay.
I make it. So
And we made bitter herb potions.
Oh, Tenzin has been. I mean, Tenzin will. You ask that, and he says, "Well, we're gonna make the potions there because we need the water of the lake." And he'll show you this. He pulls out this little pill that's about an inch, and it's a golden color. You assume from a bunch of cardamom, and he says, "This is called." This
More important, what's in it?
called- what is this called? This is called the bitter pill, and he'll tell you. You ask what's in it, and he'll say.
Alanis Morissette is in it.
Yes.
What page was that?
That's a jagged little pill.
Yeah, well, still good.
Here we go. The delicious the Rilbus, as he calls it, is made of 5 nectars. The five nectars of man: feces, semen, blood, urine,
I
and
was
marrow.
afraid of what he's gonna say.
Then,
Good thing I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah.
then you mix in cardamom, fermented yak milk, and when we get in there, some barley beer, along with tea. And this will be
I can help with the tea.
and the thorn apple.
Ah,
And that will be the drink that we will each drink before the ritual.
you'll all drink that drink and have that pill. I see.
Yes, we all will.
You all will.
Thomas, I'm supposed to remind you to do the giveaway before the ritual.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
I like how everyone's pointing at everyone else. No, you do it. No, you do it.
I think we should roll it 30 seconds from now.
All right, you got our traditional last chance. Hashtag chaos at the break. The break being the end.
Before we break, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, so it's quite long. So maybe
Okay.
We'll
do you want to do?
Just, yeah.
All right, do the ritual and then we'll do the giveaway.
It'll be rolled at some point. Then we'll announce it when we're done.
Sure. To close the gate, first, the ground must be cleansed and purified with smoke and fire to remove all obstruction, both material and spiritual. It should be remembered that the scent of fir and juniper is most pleasing to the gods. And as the goddess has 3 attendants, let there be 3 fires arranged as a triangle. Second, once the land is ready, the Keelcore?
Keelcore.
The Keelcore must be inscribed within the consecrated space by the holy staff. Third, those who are to partake in the ritual must then arrange themselves outside the Shisaw and drink deep of the 5 nectars and eat of the 5 meats, so that their senses are truly free to call upon the goddess and her consorts. Fourth, those who are blessed to summon the spirits must play their instruments, while the one chosen to lead the sacrifice proclaims the mantra that will draw down the goddess and her attendants. With eyes half closed, the supplicants build the image of what is to come in their minds, willing it into being with each breath and thought. Fifth, when the mantra ends and the instruments have fallen silent, the one chosen by the goddess to be her avatar must envision leading the sacrifice to the center of the Keelcore, and laying him on his back with his head toward the east. The sacrifice must be willing. His gift will be of no use if he does not gladly offer himself up. The chosen one must imagine drawing the 5 sacred seed syllables, Om, Hri, Hum, Drang, and Ah, onto the offering's crown, his tongue, his heart, his secret place, and the soles of his feet with mustard paste, so that his spirit will reincarnate in the realm of the gods in recognition of the purity of his selfless act. Sixth, taking the blade of the Dakinis, the avatar must then picture themselves slashing open the sacrifice's belly and pulling out his entrails, which they and their companions should use to bind him in a kneeling position, face towards the east. After the offering is bound, the petitioners will call into being the goddess's attendants, 3 spirits, each hungry and watchful. Seventh, now the avatar must assume the goddess's form and, seizing the victim by his hair, imagine slicing off his head with one clean stroke. All should now see the indestructible drop, no more than the size of a mustard seed, red below, white above, the sacrifice's most precious gift, rise from his severed throat and float towards the 3 guardians. They cannot make use of its power yet, though, for first these guests must feast. Eighth, the goddess incarnate and her supporters must now visualize tossing the victim's head to one side, but still within the bounds of the Keelcore, or else the ritual will fail, then separating his body into blood, bone, flesh, and organs, placed in the 7 sacred bowls that sing without voice. These bowls, overflowing with the 5 poisons of desire, anger, ignorance, pride, and jealousy, are now ready to present to the spirits for their sustenance. The Avatar and her supporters must picture the spirits descending on the bowls like vultures at a sky burial, gorging themselves until sated on this, the sacrifice's last gift, so that they and he may be purified. Sanctified, the Guardians may now be seen to approach the indestructible drop, whose power is the key to close the gate.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. Congratulations to Farger32. I was really pulling for Farger 30.
Well,
Yeah, you know.
32's nice, though. It's a good number.
It's a good number.
And Farger32 also gave us 1,000 bits.
Thank you so much.
Look, I'm not saying it's pay to play. So, congratulations. We will be sending you off this awesome set of Birds of Paradise. Thank you so much, everybody, for the bits. We used a ton of them today. I used bits.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. We don't forget, we have Monday, Natural One. We have Tuesday, the Chaos Agents. Wednesday, a new episode of the Redacted Reports. I really think we're gonna next Saturday, because next Saturday is gonna be the ritual and Tiana won't be here. I don't think we're gonna have an episode. We're gonna wait and do it when we have everybody here, because the ritual is a major thing. So we won't have an episode of the Great Danes next Saturday, and then the Saturday after that will be Wifrup for 2 weeks.
Yes.
And then we'll be back here, I guess, the beginning of October or something.
No,
mid-September.
It's
That's
the first
right.
2 weeks of September, and then
Yeah, mid-September. We will be back with the ritual when, depending on how well you read this, someone may kill Tenzin Kalsang.
Or just visualize it.
So much visualization and tying him up with. Okay.
And I think.
Quotes?
Oh, quotes. That's right. There were actually.
So I don't have to
We
fall
have a
across the
tradition.
table with the phone again.
There were a lot of quotes here. Now I bet they wish they had homunculi children.
Nope, never.
We like music, not whatever that is.
Yeah.
Sir, I love adventure. You have a camp? We lost ours somewhere. If they want to be drugged, then sure. I've broken him, I'm sorry. That's not how light works, which that's a
good one.
That's a good one. Is he real? Am I real? Sans that last part, this is everything I've wanted. And then I think perhaps the choice, the perfect plant wife. That is really good.
Yes.
He's our kind of crazy. The moss looked at me. Is it a free action to slap him? Everyone loves a botanist, which is also very strong. And you can play that ukulele anytime you want. Those were excellent. Now you feel like you've made it.
I belong.
You've arrived home. Well done.
Don't forget Patreons that we will have up shortly after this, the last Call of Cthulhu, where we'll be talking about this episode, and we'll talk about the ritual a little, and I think that's everything. So goodbye, Internet friends.